Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here. Welcome to Throwback Thursday. We're in the magic back room of Baxter Cycle here in Marnie, Iowa. It's classic British bike heaven, by the way. BaxterCycle.com. But what we're here to look at today is this hot rod. And I'm going to confess right away, I love the way this thing looks, but I just don't know very much about it. I just found it maybe half an hour ago, and I've been talking to the guy that owns it and giving me a little bit of info on the whole thing. But anyway, it's a beautiful machine. This is what I do know for sure. It's a Matchless 1968 G80 CS, 500 cc about, and there's the price tag for you all want to know the price tag all the time. But so that's the great technical information. So what is it exactly? It's an absolutely gorgeous looking, pretty red, single cylinder overhead valve thumper. I mean, just look at that. Look at that stroke. From here to here, just wow. It's got a magneto, most likely a 4-speed transmission. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, right there. There's the gauge. Separate gearbox from the engine housing. Air cleaner right here, but we don't know if that was factory or if that's something somebody added. Same with the pipe. We think there should be a exhaust pipe on there, but we don't know for sure. I don't know for sure, I should say. They may know, but looks like a concentric Amal carburetor. Already pointed out the magneto, but look at this tank. Where have we seen something like this before? That'd be the P11. I just posted a picture of that the other day of a P11, but the P11 I think had the G85 frame, where this is the G80 frame. Similar but different. It looks like a dry sump engine. This looks like a big old oil tank. That is a big old oil tank, isn't it? Well, it's even pretty thick. Check that out. But just a real wow. I love the color. I'm a red guy, so you know this really jumps out. Red and chrome, but it does everything for me. Okay, so going back here, and we talked. It's kickstart only, of course. Single carburetor, single cylinder engine. Looks like a battery maybe in there. That might be the on and off switch. I was messing with this earlier, and nothing seemed to change when I mucked with it. So, but. It's got one of these squeezer gas caps, you know. Oh, it doesn't. It's one of those, it's got a flip. Okay, very nice. It's ramped, but look at that, beautiful. It's got a hump right here. Here's the tank with a little hump on it, and the Matchless symbol. Of course, the pinstripe. Whoever did that, that's just. This whole thing is art. The whole thing is just pure art. Focusing back here. Let's go in the front. So this is very similar to the P11. The front is. One thing I noticed right away were these ribs. P11 did not have those, and I asked the guy about that, and he says that they were shaved off for weight savings. And this has it on both the front and the back. The P11, they were doing everything they could to shave those kind of, shave pounds off, and that's one of the things they did. This is the Speedo drive right here. Isn't that just gorgeous? Same light, same kind of pipe as on the P11. There was a P11 in here a couple days ago. Last week, but I don't see it here today. But anyway, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Chrome fender. Beautiful. Adjuster for the brake right there. You know, Speedo right there. Let's come up here and look at that. Let's look at the okay, so we've got these nice barrel shaped grips, clutch, probably the choke, horn, high-low switch most likely, gauge, Smith's gauge, ammeter up here, brake, and of course the throttle. Isn't that neat? Just gorgeous. Very nifty looking tank. I like the seat. There are no rear pegs, so this is, riders totally. I don't know what that's for. That's interesting, isn't it? It's just a gorgeous machine in every way. Like I said already, magneto. Cams would be down here. Cam would be down here. Here's where the push rods are. Oil lines, in and out most likely. There's the pivot point for the swing arm. This is kind of interesting. You put a bar on there, and you loosen the nut on that side so that axle doesn't spin. And then you adjust, that's the chain adjusters right there. I really like this. So y'all, if you watch much of my stuff, I'm always amazed by these brakes. But look at this one. Instead of the adjuster being back there, it's actually up here. So check that out. And it looks like the brake switch is right there. That system. See it right there? Check that out. You know, this is so neat. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love the way all of this looks. Just, there's the horn, the other side of the mag. Just a beautiful, beautiful thing in every way. I love the metal fenders. You know, just everything you could ever want in a classic road burner. I don't know what this engine would have put out. I would guess between 40 and 50 horsepower. If y'all know, write in the comments. I would love to take one of these for a ride. Maybe we'll get to do that later this year. It's we've even got a little bit of snow coming down today. It must be above freezing. It's melting, but look at that. Anyway, check this out. These are bikes that just came in, by the way. But anyway, look at this. I mean, back to our wow bike, guys. Anyway, if y'all are interested in this, or if you need parts for an old British classic project you're doing, vintage bike project, get yourself over to BaxterCycle.com. Give these guys a call, talk to them. They can help you out with, well, whole motorcycles, parts of motorcycles, information, all kinds of neat things. Quick look. What is that, y'all? Anyway, back to this. Hey, if it's nice out where y'all are at, get out and ride, my friends. Wahoo!